after making landfall in the Caribbean. At least one person has died in Grenada, while authorities are yet to learn about other casualties on the small islands of Caracas and Petite Martinique. The hurricane first made landfall yesterday, decimating parts of Grenada. Overnight, it strengthened in warmer waters and has altered course slightly. It's now expected to hit Jamaica tomorrow before continuing westwards towards Central America during the week. Well, let's talk now to Marlon Gibson, who's on the Caribbean island of St. Vincent. He's Island Manager for Kestrel Shipping Group. Really good to talk to you today, Marlon. How many people do you have in the path of this storm or who have been affected by it already?
Good. First of all, good morning. I would say the entire island, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, has been affected. We have loads of roofs that are off. We have no power. We have no internet. Some places don't have any water, and we're still doing assessments at the moment.
And what about the trajectory of the storm, where it's heading now? You must have concerns. You're a shipping company based in that area. You must have enormous concerns about staff and ships, etc. there.
Well, yeah, of course. The good thing is it's past us. So we've been basically past the worst as it is. We have obviously our staff who we're looking after. We've reached out to them overnight. Reached out to them this morning. Thankfully, everybody's okay. We're hoping to have some power back to the office at some point today so we can start the ball rolling, because as you know, Kestrel is in the background. I know my CEO Andy is currently running around trying to get things going so he can start sending in aid and that kind of stuff. So it's been a challenging 24 hours, as you could imagine.
Yeah, and I mean, being in the Caribbean, you must be used to extreme weather, but it doesn't normally get this extreme this far east, does it?
What I would tell you is I'm not used to this kind of weather. This is actually the strongest storm that we've had come through St. Vincent in my lifetime. And I hope that I don't have another one. And to be fair, this wasn't even a direct hit. The eye of the storm was closer down to Caracas and Grenada. We basically got the northeastern quadrant, where we got loads of wind and rain and stuff. So I shudder to think what it would be like if we actually had a direct hit.
What was it like at its worst?
Well, sitting in the house looking at the roof, and the wind was just constant. You could hear the galvanize on the roof just having its own conversation, and you're really just hoping for the best. And all around me, there were houses in the village. Their roofs were flying past. You could see it passing. It was just a terrifying experience. Once you've experienced it, then you know. But until then, trust me, it's crazy.
Are you worried by the fact that you've had a storm this powerful so very early in the hurricane season?
I am worried because it seems as though it's going to be a very active one. But I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping that the trade winds pick up, and I'm hoping that we have that upward trough that we usually have that usually keeps St. Vincent and the Grenadines safe.
What help is available there on the islands for those who've been affected?
Well, I know the government is currently doing its assessments. You have NEMO, you have various agencies out and about today doing their assessments. You have people in the shelters that the government are looking after. So there is help. There will be more help, I believe, coming as time goes by, because we have a long road ahead of us.
And just a lot of clearing up. I can see quite a lot of stuff on the ground behind you.
Yeah, this is actually, I'm just outside of the Port Authority in Kestrel. This wall used to be the perimeter fence for Massey Supermarket, and basically this is what we have now. The water came up and there was basically seawater everywhere in this compound yesterday. So this is just a little, taste of the damage that we've had. As I said, there are roofs off everywhere. I don't think there's anybody on the island or even in the Grenadines who can say that they haven't been affected in one way or the other by this storm.
Well, keep safe, Marlon. Very good of you to talk to us, and I hope the cleanup isn't too bad and you're able to get communications back with your teams on the ground. Thanks a lot, Marlon Gibson from Kestrel Shipping Group.